Alright, so about 2 days ago we talked about the YouTube channel Watcher, and in case you guys missed it, long story short, it's this YouTube channel, over 2 million subscribers. They have been losing thousands of subscribers ever since their horrible video called Goodbye YouTube. To simplify it as much as I possibly can, they said the reason why they were leaving YouTube is because they just didn't make enough money to cover the cost of their shows, and they were starting this new platform called Watcher.com, and you had to pay $6 per month to watch their YouTube videos, or $60 per year. The video got completely destroyed. Everyone and their mama talked about it. On top of that, their own fans were extremely pissed off, rightfully so. No YouTuber should ever charge you $60 per year to watch their content. This is not Netflix where I could go from mystery documentaries to true crime to fucking Bluey. The website was only for their content. There was nothing else, and it was $6. And that's on top of every other subscription we have. And about 2 hours ago, they finally responded. I knew this was coming. Let's just get right into it.
Hey everyone, last Friday we announced that we're leaving YouTube and launching our new streaming platform.
We messed up. A lot of you spoke out with extremely valid comments and concerns, and we want to take the time now to address those.
We've been reading the things you've been saying, and we're sorry for the way we handled this, as well as the way we communicated it. We understand where you're coming from, and we're making immediate changes.
First, we want to affirm that you are the reason why we've been able to do anything at this company. You helped us every step of the way when we left BuzzFeed to start Watcher at the top of the pandemic in 2020.
You've supported us in so many ways by watching our content, attending our live shows, buying our merch, becoming members of our Patreon, and giving words of encouragement over the years. And we are incredibly grateful for your support.
Already, this video is a million times better than whatever the fuck this was a few days ago. Please don't forget the cringy dialogue, the super corny script, the sad piano music, and then when they're talking about their website, it's this, you know, fucking cheery music. Like, yeah, it kind of makes me want to dance and twerk at the same time. It was just happy, positive music. When they started to make the announcement, you were going to this platform, but prior to that, it was just this sad, super tragic piano in the background, just being like, guys, we just don't make enough money to sustain the projects we've been making. I think they said a season of their show, it's like $100,000. Most of the people that watch you are not there for your crazy high editing production. They're there for your personality. You could lower the cost and people would still watch. I have no idea what they were smoking when they made that first video regarding the whole situation. You know, props to these guys for owning up to it. I think that's awesome, and more people need to do that. When they mess up, they gotta come forward and be like, yeah, you guys, yeah, we took it out. We got greedy, or we got too cocky, or yeah, we're here to apologize. So far, so good. They're honest. No cringy lines, no corny music, no dramatic music.
We're sorry for how we originally delivered our goodbye message to YouTube. It was insensitive. We didn't properly express how much we appreciate all of you. And we did a really bad job of explaining the reasoning behind this transition.
We also want to deeply apologize for our ignorance around the impact of the cost. We regret stating and implying that it's a price that anybody can afford, and we fully acknowledge that it is not. We didn't take the proper consideration for how this cost would affect you, and hope you know that we are taking this as a serious learning experience. With that in mind, we're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
I do believe if the price was cheaper, because $6, when you sit and think about it, it's like the average middle schooler. When I was in middle school, I didn't even have a credit card. So if there was a big YouTuber that I liked at the time, let's say Smosh, and they had this new website, I would be extremely pissed that they were charging $6 for Food Battle 2011. You know what I mean? But sometimes we tend to forget that there's people who don't have $6 to spare, or they have $6, but that goes towards another subscription service like Netflix, like Spotify. What would you rather have, Spotify, Netflix, or the Watcher website for $6 a month, and you only get their videos? It's not like there's a huge library of different things or different artists or YouTubers. So when you think about it that way, the price was insanely high. I think if the price was like $1, maybe $2, maximum $3, I don't think they would have been as angry. But at the same time, the delivery of the video did kind of suck. It was like, yeah, we don't want to abandon the fans, but we're leaving, so goodbye. It's just not sustainable anymore. And something that I want to point out is that they were saying, you know, the advertisers and we gotta please them and then the fans. And I'm looking at their channel and it's not like you're publishing super edgy material. I mean, right here we have you guys playing Five Nights at Freddy's. This is super, and I mean super tamed content. This seems like the content YouTube would always promote. I don't know how you can be like, yeah, this content is, we gotta please the advertisers. This seems like the most basic channel to show on the homepage. Everyone fucks up from time to time and it's all about learning. And so far the video's not bad.
With that in mind, we're making some changes to ensure that there's a way for our community to continue watching our content for free.
If you want to watch our shows early and ad-free, you can catch them on the Watcher platform a month earlier. After that, you'll be able to watch our shows on YouTube for free. For those that have already subscribed to the platform, we are so grateful for your support. But if this change has you rethinking your membership, we will issue a full refund.
I mean, that's all you could ask for. You know, they could have been like, well, you know, if you paid already, thank you for the support, bye. I mean, what else could you ask? You know, they're already apologizing, they're giving the money back, they realize they fucked up, and on top of that, the videos will still come to YouTube just a month late.
All past episodes and series will remain available on YouTube.
As for the question of why we decided to launch our own platform, when we started Watcher in 2020, we wanted to create shows that we were proud of, that we had ownership over, and that would provide you the caliber of content that we felt you deserved. However, we were finding it harder and harder to stay relevant to advertisers and the constantly changing YouTube landscape. We faced some incredibly challenging decisions. We didn't want to compromise our content to ensure they met advertising requirements. And we definitely did not want to lay people off that have brought Watcher to life behind the scenes. And we didn't want to bring Watcher to a close.
I mean, the videos seem to be doing just fine. I mean, you're getting almost 1.5 million views on average. What company wouldn't want to promote Raid Shadow Legends, if not Raid Shadow Legends, Rich Wallet, Factor 75 or whatever that's called, or BetterHelp? Well, not BetterHelp, but don't pull in Anthony Padilla with that one. I'm sure there's companies who want to sponsor you. It's not like they're getting 50,000 views in 3 weeks and they have 3 million subscribers. That's not the situation. You guys are relevant. You guys are popping off.
That's why we decided to launch the platform, so that we as a company could continue, we could pay our staff fairly, and not only continue to make great content for you, but expand with new shows, new voices, all ad-free. And now with the addition of accessible options, this is a decision that we all believe is the best for Watcher.
However, we realized that in figuring out the logistics of what this might take, we overlooked the way it would impact all of you. We hope you'll be patient with us through these mistakes, and we remain incredibly sorry that they were made in the first place.
We also want to directly address our Patreon community, who have played such a key role in supporting us from the very beginning. All current Patreon members will receive a free subscription code to the platform. If you already purchased a subscription, please contact us and we will issue you a full refund. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
I think that was the right call. I don't know what else people want from them. You make a mistake, people call you out, you apologize. You're like, yeah, that was probably not it. I'm glad they responded. I'm glad they're finally figuring it out. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying these YouTubers are horrible people that need to be exposed. I don't think they're bad people. I don't think they're horrible people. I just think they made the wrong call. I think they made a mistake and they seem to agree. That's all. It doesn't go beyond that. It's not like we're like, you know, fucking cancel these guys. They're horrible people. That's not the situation. Just people, and they made a mistake. A pretty stupid one, and one that you would assume you would avoid, but no, it happens. It happens to the best of us. What's done is done, and they're trying to correct it. That's awesome. I'm glad. I'm looking at the like to dislike ratio, and it seems that most people agree. Pretty almost universal. There's like, you know, 6,000 dislikes, but it seems like the response is going over well. We would have no problem with a production budget cut. We're here for you guys, not the fun sets. Wow, it's hilarious that they had to pull together this video so quickly. I am acknowledging that it takes balls to come on here and say, yeah, you know what, we fucked up and here's how we're going to fix it. Pretty good video. I'm glad they decided to address it. But with that said, what do you guys think of this situation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're new, please subscribe. We're so close to 500,000 subscribers. We would love you to have you on board of the journey. And yeah, with that said, I'll see you next time, all right? Peace out.